Hello students, how are you? I hope all of you are fine at your home. In this video we are going to discuss additional practice sums based on surface area and volume, standard 10. So here question number 1. A sphere of diameter 12 cm is dropped in a right circular cylindrical vessel. Sphere is there of diameter 12 cm is dropped in a cylindrical vessel, right circular cylindrical vessel, partially filled up with the water. The given cylinder is partially filled up with the water. So consider this is cylindrical vessel, right circular cylindrical vessel. This is partially filled up with the water, and we have to drop a sphere of diameter 12 cm in the cylinder. This is filled up with the water. This is the initial water level of cylinder. Now if we drop the sphere of diameter 12 cm in a cylinder, then the sphere is completely submerged in water. That means we have to submerge the sphere completely in the water, है ना. दैट मीन्स जो स्फीयर है वो आपको पानी में पूरा डुबाना है. सो दिस इज स्फीयर. इफ द स्फीयर इज सबमर्ज इन वाटर completely, then if the sphere is completely submerged in the water level in the cylindrical vessel rises. This is the initial level of water. If we submerge sphere in the cylinder, the water level will increase. So increase in water level. For example, these are the different water levels. So initial water level is this one, and now water level is increased up to this one. So increase in water level is given, that is equal to 3 integer 5/9 meter. If sphere is completely submerged in a water of cylinder, the water level increased by 3 integer 5/9 centimeter. This is the increase in water level. Find the diameter of cylindrical vessel. We have to find the diameter of this cylindrical vessel. So for you have to find the radius of this cylindrical vessel. So here sphere is there and cylindrical vessel is there. For sphere, diameter is small d equal to 12 centimeter. So we can consider the radius of sphere as a 6 centimeter. And for the cylinder, consider this height h, that is increase in water level. That is the increase in water level, height of the water level, that is 3 integer 5/9 centimeter. And let's say radius of this cylinder, that means radius of cylindrical vessel is capital R. So here you have to find the capital R, and then we can find the diameter of the cylindrical vessel. So this is basically the problem of comparing volume. How we can compare the volume? So here volume of water, that is increased from initial level to the final level, that is equal to volume of sphere. Done. So here first you have to find the volume of water. That is equal to pi radius. The water is in the shape of cylindrical vessel, so radius is r. So pi r square h, that is equal to 22/7. Radius that we have to find, r square, equal to increase in height of the water level, 3 integer 5/9 centimeter. 3 integer 5/9 centimeter. Done. So this volume of water, that is nothing but the equal to volume of sphere. This is equal to volume of sphere. Amount of volume of water, we can say dispersed, is equal to volume of sphere, which is dropped inside the, or we can say which is submerged inside this cylindrical vessel. So volume of sphere is nothing but the 4/3 pi r cube. So we can compare this both of the quantity, we'll get the value of this capital R. Put the value of this pi and small r, है ना, पहले अच्छी तरह से आपको फॉर्मूला लिखी दो. चलो, what we are doing, we are comparing the volume. So here volume of water is equal to volume of sphere. So this one is pi r square h, and this is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. Pi cut, capital R square into h, 3 integer 5 by 9, 9 3s are 27 plus 5, 32 by 9 equal to 4 by 3. Radius of sphere 6 cube, 6 into 6 into 6. So here our answer is r square equal to 4 into 6 into 6 into 6 divided by 32 into 9. R square equal to 4 into 6 into 6 into 6 divided by 32, and 9 will go into numerator. Done. So cutting, 4 is the 32, 2 4s are 8, 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, and 2 3s are 6. So it's r square equal to 3 3s are 9, 9 9s are 81. यहाँ पर एक और 3 था ना, तो ये 3 3 कट. So 9 9s are 81. So r equal to 9 centimeter. This is the radius of cylinder. So we can write down the diameter of cylindrical vessel. Diameter of cylindrical vessel is equal to twice of radius, that is equal to 18 centimeter. Clear? So diameter of that cylindrical vessel is 18 centimeter. Pause the video and note it down. Okay students, now question number 2. A solid right circular cone of diameter 14 centimeter, right circular cone of 14 centimeter and height 8 centimeter is melted to form hollow sphere. So it's a conversion of solid. This is the example related to conversion of solid. What you have to convert? A solid cone, a solid right circular cone of diameter. So solid cone is given here, height and radius. Diameter is given, diameter is 14 centimeter, and therefore we can write radius r equal to 7 centimeter, and height h of this solid cone is 8 centimeter. This right circular cone is converted into, this is melted and converted into the another solid. It is melted to form hollow sphere. This is the imaginary diagram of hollow sphere. Hollow sphere of external diameter of the sphere 10 centimeter. So external diameter, suppose external diameter d is 10 centimeter, which implies external radius is equal to 5 centimeter. So you have to find the value of internal diameter. So for that we require small r. Done. So here we can compare the volume of this both solid. So volume of solid cone, what we can write? We can write volume of solid cone, volume of solid right circular cone, we can say right circular cone is equal to, right circular cone is there, now it is melted and entire material is now shaped into the hollow sphere. So volume of the material will remain same. So volume of solid right circular cone is equal to volume of hollow sphere. Done. So formula, right circular cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h equal to, now what is the formula to find this volume of sphere? It's a pi r cube, 4 by 3 pi r cube, it's a hollow, so capital R cube minus small r cube, capital R cube minus small r cube. Put the values. Here you can get pi, so it's a 1 by 3 r, 7 into 7 into h equal to 8, 4 by 3 capital R cube 5 cube minus small r cube. So now simplification is 3 3 cut, 4 2 is 8 is there, 7 7 is 49, 2 is 98 equal to 25 minus r cube. Therefore 5 cube is 125, 25 5 is 125, so r cube is 125 minus 98, so r cube is 27, so radius r is 3 centimeter. That is internal radius. We have to find the internal diameter, and hence internal diameter is twice of radius, so it's a 2 into 3, internal diameter small d, so it's a 6 centimeter. Done. So your answer is internal diameter of the sphere is 6 centimeter. Clear friends? Pause the video and note it down. Okay students, now question number 3. Here, to construct a wall which is 24 meter long, 0.4 meter thick and 6 meter high, dimensions of wall are given: length, breadth and height. So cuboidal shape wall is there, bricks of dimensions, that means wall is constructed using bricks. Dimensions of bricks are there: 25 centimeter into 16 centimeter into 10 centimeter. So bricks are again in the shape of cuboid. So these bricks are used. If the mortar occupy 1 by 10th of the volume of the wall, if the mortar occupies 1/10 of the volume of wall, that means whatever the volume of wall is there, out of the total volume, 1 by 10th part of the volume is occupied by this mortar. What is the meaning of this mortar? Mortar means we can say it's a cement and all that material which is used to combine the bricks. Done. So that is the mortar. So that volume of mortar is 1 by 10th of the volume of the wall. Find the number of bricks which are used to construct this wall. Number of bricks which are used to construct the wall. So how can we solve this question? For the solution of this question, first we will find the volume of wall. That wall is constructed using bricks as well as mortar. Out of the total volume of wall, we will subtract the volume of mortar. So we will get the volume of number of bricks which is used in the wall, because our wall is constructed using n number of bricks. Done. So we will get the volume of n number of bricks if we subtract the volume of mortar from the total volume of the wall. Done. So from that total volume of bricks, we will divide that volume with the volume of one brick, so we will get the total number of bricks. Let's try to solve this question. So first we are given wall. The wall is constructed using bricks plus mortar. दोनों भाग होगा, सीमेंट, रेती, कपची, है ना, जो बोलते हैं उसको. तो ब्रिक्स भी होंगी और वो मोटर भी होगा. तो टोटल वॉल्यूम, सो वॉल्यूम ऑफ वॉल, सो व्हाट इज द वॉल्यूम ऑफ वॉल? वॉल्यूम ऑफ वॉल that is equal to length into breadth into height. Length into breadth into height. Dimensions are given in terms of meter. So 24 into 0.4 into 6. So it's a 24 into 4 by 10 into 6. 6 4 is 24 into 24. 576 by 10. So 57.6 meter cube. This is the volume of wall. This is the volume of wall. Now this is the total volume of wall, which is the sum of volume of all the bricks. एक वॉल बनाने में नंबर ऑफ ब्रिक्स यूज हुई होंगी, तो वो जो वॉल्स है वो वॉल की जो टोटल ब्रिक है उसका वॉल्यूम प्लस मोटर. सो इन दिस वॉल्यूम 1/10 part of the volume is volume of motor. So what is the volume of all bricks in wall? So volume of all bricks in a wall is nothing but the total volume minus 1/10 of volume of motor, that is 9/10 part of the volume of wall, that is the volume of all the bricks in a wall. So volume of wall is 9/10 part of volume of wall, that is volume of wall is equal to 57.6. So this one is multiplication. 9 6 54, 9 7 63, plus 5 68, 9 5 45, plus 6 51, divided by 100. So it's a 51.84 meter cube. This is the volume of bricks in a wall. Done. So total volume of wall is 57.6 meter cube, out of which 51.84 meter cube volume is the volume of brick only, and remaining volume is the volume of mortar. So this is the total volume of all the bricks. This is the volume of all the bricks. Volume of all bricks which are used in the construction of wall. We have to find the total number of bricks. So here, if we divide this volume with the volume of one brick, we will get total number of bricks. And now, therefore, total number of bricks in a wall is equal to volume of bricks in wall divided by volume of one brick. So here you have to find the volume of one brick. So let's just find again. So volume of one brick. So volume of only one brick is equal to length into breadth into height. 25 centimeter converted into meter into 16 centimeter divided by 100 into 10 centimeter divided by 100. 0 0 cut. 25 4 is 100, 4 4 is 16, 25 4 is 100. So it's a 4 upon 25 4 is 100 and 1000 meter cube. 0.004 meter cube is the volume of one brick. So this is equal to volume of bricks in a wall. Volume of bricks in a wall is equal to 51.84 divided by 4 upon 1000. 1000 will go into numerator, and here remove this point by getting 100 in denominator. So 2 points will be cut. Cutting 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are in here, 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10, 2 9s are 18, 2 2s are 4. Multiply this. 5 2s are 10, 5 9s are 45, plus 1 46, 5 5s are 25, plus 4 29, 5 2s are 10, plus 2 12. 12,960 bricks. 12,960 bricks will be used in wall. Clear, students? Pause the video and note it down. Now question number 6. Here a solid sphere of radius 10.5 cm is melted and recast into smaller solid cones, each of radius 3.5 centimeter and height of 3 centimeter. This is again conversion of solid form. Some is conversion of solid. So here we have to convert a solid sphere. A solid sphere is melted and it is recast into some another solid. So here we are given one sphere. So for this sphere, radius r is given, which is equal to 10.5 centimeter. So this is the radius of sphere. Now this is melted and it is recast into some smaller cones. It is converted into some smaller cone. It is converted into smaller cones. So here dimensions of these smaller cones are given. So it is sphere is melted and it is converted into smaller cones. Here n number of cones are there, converted into smaller cones of each of radius. Here consider radius of this cone capital R 3.5 centimeter and height is suppose h. So height of this cone is 3 centimeter. So find the number of cones so formed. Done. So let's assume n number of cones are formed. We are given one sphere, a solid sphere is given. We have to melt this sphere and it is recast into the some another form. So total volume of material which is used in this sphere is equal to volume of all these cones. Here suppose n number of cones are formed. So let's assume after melting this sphere into the smaller cones, n number of cones are formed. Let n number of cones are formed. N number of cones are formed by melting this solid sphere. डन. ये सॉलिड जो स्फीयर है उसको मेल्ट करके हम ऐसे n नंबर, n मतलब वो 2 4 5 6 100 200 कुछ भी आप हो सकता है, वो नंबर क्या है वो हमें फाइंड करना है. सो वॉल्यूम ऑफ दिस वन स्फीयर इज इक्वल टू वॉल्यूम ऑफ दिस n कॉन. सो इट्स अ comparison of volume. So volume of, we can say volume of solid sphere is equal to volume of n cones so formed. जो भी कॉन बन रहे हैं वो सारे कॉन का वॉल्यूम. सो वॉल्यूम ऑफ दिस सॉलिड स्फीयर it's a 4 by 3 pi r cube, 4 by 3 pi r cube equal to n into volume of cone. It's a 1 by 3 pi capital R square h. Done. So this volume, that is volume of sphere, is equal to this volume, that is the volume of n number of cones. एक कॉन है तो n इक्वल टू 1 पुट करो, 2 कॉन बनेंगे तो 2 कॉन का वॉल्यूम होगा. डन. सो n नंबर ऑफ कॉन्स आर देयर. हियर बोथ साइड पाई विल बी कैंसल आउट, दिस 3 विल बी कैंसल आउट एंड दिस r क्यूब r स्क्वायर कैन नॉट बी कैंसल आउट. वो कट नहीं होंगे बिकॉज स्मॉल r इज द रेडियस ऑफ स्फीयर विच इज 10.5 सेंटीमीटर. कैपिटल R is the radius of cone which is 3.5 centimeter. Both values are different and that's why we have considered small r and capital R. You can also consider this one as a small r1 and small r2. Done. So now this one is 4r cube equal to n into r square h. Now put the values. 4 into small r 10.5. So we can write this one as a 10.5. So 105 by 10, 105 by 10, 105 by 10 equal to n into capital R. Capital R is 35 by 10, 35 by 10 into h, which is equal to 3. Done. So now by simplifying you have to find the value of this n. So what is the n? पहले आप सिंप्लीफाई करो, उसके बाद पोजीशन चेंज करो, अदरवाइज कॉम्प्लिकेटेड होगा. सो 10 10 10 कट, इट्स 35 3 जा एंड दिस 3 3 कट, 35 3 जा. Done. All values are cut, only n is there. So here simplification is 5 2s are 10, or we can say 2 5s are 2 2s are, and here 5 2s are 5 1s are. So 6 21s are 6 1s are 6, 6 2s are 12 equal to n. So n is the number of cone, n is the number of cone. So after melting this solid sphere into cones of this dimension, we can form 126 cone. How many cones? 126 ice cream cone. Enjoy it. Done. So volume of this one sphere is equal to volume of this 126 cones. Pause the video and note it down. Here one iron is a cuboid of dimension 30 cm into 30 cm into 42.6 cm. Cuboid is there. It is melted and cubes of each side 3 cm is molded from it. So it's again conversion of solid. Here you have to convert cuboid into cube. So one cuboid shape iron is there. Now it is converted into small cubes. It is converted into small cubes. So let n number of cubes are formed. So dimensions. So here L, B and H. Dimensions are 30 centimeter, B is 30 centimeter and H is 42.6 centimeter. Length, breadth and height of this cuboid are given. Now this cuboid is melted into cubes. Here suppose this is L1 and this is L2. Length of each side of cube equal, and that is equal to 3 centimeter. So find the number of cubes formed. Here we assume let n number of cubes are formed. So volume of this n number of small cubes is equal to volume of this larger cuboid. It's a conversion of solid. So in the conversion of solid, we have to compare its volume. So volume of this one cuboid is equal to volume of this n small cubes. Clear students? Write down the formula. So here volume of cuboid is equal to volume of n cubes. Here you write the statement, let n number of cubes are formed. What you write? Let n cubes are formed from the given cuboid. N number of cubes are formed from the given cuboid. So volume of this one cuboid is equal to volume of this n cubes. So it's L1 B into H equal to L2 cube, and n number of cubes are there. So it's n. Put the values. 30 into 42.6. So divide by 10 equal to L cube, L2 cube. So length of each side of cube is 3 centimeter. So it's a 3 cube. 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 divided into n. So here you can write this n as divide this 3 over here. So it's a 30 4 to 6 divided by 3 into 10. So here simplification, 3 tens are 30, 3 tens are 30, and this one is 3 ones are 3, 3 fours are 12, 3 twos are 6. So it's a 1420 cubes, small cubes. From the large one cuboid we can convert into small cubes. How many small cubes? 1420 cubes can be formed from this given one iron cuboid. Conversion of volume. Clear students? Pause the video and note it down. Okay students, now question number 6. Here a cone of height 20 centimeter and radius of base 5 centimeter is made up of modeling clay. So a modeling clay is used to form a cone. प्री स्कूल में होता है, हमारे अक्सर अमेजिंग किड्स प्री स्कूल में भी ऐसे एक मॉडलिंग क्ले है. सो हियर हाइट h and radius of base r is given. So for this cone height h is 20 centimeter and radius of base r is 5 centimeter. Now this cone is reshaped into the form of sphere. This is reshaped into the form of sphere. So this is one sphere with radius, say radius capital R. So here we have to find the diameter of this sphere. Cone is reshaped into the sphere. Conversion of volume is there. So volume of cone, what we can write? Volume of cone is equal to volume of sphere. Volume of right circular cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h and volume of sphere is 4 by 3 pi capital R cube. Pi capital R cube. Put the values and simplify it. This 3 will be cut, this pi will be cut. R square h, R square is nothing but the 5 square h 20 equal to 4 multiplied by r cube. So 5 5s are 25 multiplied by 20 by 4 equal to r cube. 4 5s are 20. So it's r cube equal to 125. So radius r is 5 centimeter. Radius r of the sphere is 5 centimeter. We have to find the diameter. Therefore our answer, diameter of the sphere is the twice of its radius. Value of the radius is 5 centimeter. So diameter is 10 centimeter. Done. Now at the end of each word problem you have to write the answer. So your answer is the diameter of the sphere is 10 centimeter. Done. Pause the video and note it down.